34 survivors. 60 head-to-head games of endurance and skill. This is Slate's World Cup of Dead by Daylight survivors. What happens if it pops as you're being raptured? It is the point at which you go on Death Hook. So when tungsten pierces shoulder, that's it. Okay, with screens, are they on us? Are we taking an opening chase here? We are not. They're not going to want to head over here. The scary, scary pallets. Let's flee the scene that way. We can get on this gen over here. And if we move through hook statuses from second to third, it's the point at which the red bar leaves entirely. So there you go. Big terror radius. Play it cool. The downstairs, okay. Just want to make sure you are aware of your surroundings, aware of where the killer is. That's a relatively early hook. Could spell a bit of trouble for the team at large. Look down there, they're not going to be too far away. Could fall to Nea to get the save, perhaps. Big terror radius. Very nervous. Very nervy times here. And right to be nervous, because there they are. The shock, but you have enough distance that it won't impact your pallet drop. You've got a good head of steam here. Yes, they need to delay their shock. If they do it roughly now, we could be in trouble. They're gonna go for the shock. This would be close. This would be very close. All good. And do you know what you do now? Are they still on you? No, they're fleeing the scene. Okay, well played. Because if they were going to continue chasing, you could fall down here, get the benefit of balanced landing. Played that well, burnt the pallet, but you got some good time from it. The unhook. Not quite the heal. Huge terror radius again. One scary thing about Gideon. You often have a big terror radius, but you're not quite sure of whether the killer is on you or on someone else. Joined by Meg here. As the other Meg goes on a hook downstairs. A long time without a gem. We will hopefully get this one with Prove Thyself helping us along. Oh dear. Oh dear. Merciless Storm with the back and forth Doctor. That's tough, and that maybe speaks to why we've not had a gem pop so far. There goes one, though. So there is at least a point on the board. But this is scary. This is very scary. Remember, you can get an unhook while in tier 3. You can't get the gens, crucially. Oh, God. And lots of dilly-dallying, dithering, and delaying. Oh, there's the unhook. What are you doing? It'll be an injury. Very confused period of time for Nea and for the Nea camp. Do you get all the way around to this pallet? They're going to shock, so you keep on running. You should be able to get to this pallet. Yes, you do. They're going to kick. There's a totem, by the way. I'm not entirely sure what perk that is. Keep on running. It's a good run around this. Been doing well here. Oh, God, get away, get away, get away. That's tough. I mean, there's only so much you can do with regards to keeping the killer away from pressure points, and they were just sort of waiting there. Oh, you still need to snap out of it. You can't go for that gen. Oof, dear Lord. I thought we could burn that pallet. Not the case, and I think we're done here unless it's been moved. No. Dear me. As most Doctor games are, a cacophony of confusion and fear. The only saving grace here, it is at least first hook. Hello, Sacred, welcome in. It's going very well, thank you. Going very well. I bought Gideon, the Nea camp bought Gideon, Stephen, to benefit from balanced landing, and that has been countered, one would say, rather effectively by this. like Meg might be taking a chase. You need Jane. Oh, you need Jane to come in here. Who's taking the chase? It looks like both Auras taking the chase. It's one of those situations. Okay, Jane is taking the chase. Right. So you need Nea to circle around. Come in. Should have time here to get the unhook. Oh, Lord. Okay. It's a dying state for a trouble. They're going to chase through BT. We have lots of time here for BT. But time will pass and we're down. Ugh. What a rough game this is. It's looking like we might have to settle for a score of 3 here unless Jane can commit to the gen over there. Go. Wow. Hello, Sarah. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Question now becomes: are they slugging, or are they going to pick up? They're not chasing Jane, it seems. Should we get unhooked? We need to get out of this madness. I've no idea. I've no idea the terror radius. Jane, you're gonna have to help me here. Oh god, thank god for BT, but running to a wall, the endurance there, right there. Is that safe best for last? Yeah, it must be. God, what a horrible game. What a nightmarish game. The noises have continued. We've not had a moment's peace to get rid of the madness effect. One that I personally am happy to see the back of, but a tough one for Nea, and that will be 3. 3 points. 3 points. An eminently beatable 3 for Ace here. So let's get the show on the road in the tiger costume, our Tiger King, Ace. Let's hope he'll be roaring his way to 3 points. Locked in over there, so you've got Corrupt. Oh, it's Nurse! I tell you what, Nea fans, you're given hope here. It's Shelter Woods, it's Nurse. Every possibility this turns into an exceptionally tough game. Oh, you need to try and deny line of sight. They were not falling for that at all. Around here. Yeah, they've seen what Ace was trying to do there. Could be all over. Yeah, wow, what a tough start. What a tough start for Ace. Up on the shoulder. And that is exactly the sort of start that Nea requires. Blimey. Not a predictor, a right angle blinker. That's absolutely correct. As a Scotsman, I'll just be happy if no one sings It's Coming Home. I hear you completely, and I understand and I respect it. Ace has chosen to blend in with his jungle environment. Unfortunately, he's in the woods. Yeah. You won't find any tigers around these parts. I've only been playing against crack nurses lately. Always tough. Again, it's still a beatable score, but not the start you would have wanted here. And now there is an element of just playing it safe. You might also... Oh god, and look where playing it safe has got you, right into the maw of the nurse once again. You need distance. You need as much distance as you can muster. Oh, Jen over there, you don't want to sandbag. I think you might have done. They were thinking about going after the Gen. They won't. They're going to keep on this chase around the tree. Well played. One decent move around the tree. But I mean, where do you go? Where do you go? What do you do? Where do you go? How do you defeat a nurse on this map? I would love to know. And as with the Ace team, they're feeling very hard done by here, and it makes a lot of sense. And just blinking ahead of Ace, and Ace not really able to do anything here. One gem pops. It sort of is becoming a game of maybe not even looking for an escape, looking to eke out just enough time for 3 gens to pop, or hopefully 4 gens if Ace is looking for the win here. There's a hit, the unhook. Love a heal. You are going to receive a heal. Nobody's on the gens. That is tough to see. I mean, you don't... you understand it against a nurse of this caliber. They're putting a lot of pressure on all over the map. It's maybe the best nurse map as well, this Shelter Woods. So much line of sight. Very, very little opportunities to deny line of sight as well. You have these small, isolated... Oh, jungle gyms. It could be all over if you get spotted. It's all over. So you need to play things as cautiously as you can. Cheeky little hit on hook, which is understandable. The game is very rough for them right now. That's a joke. That's layers and layers of sardonic humour there. Okay, we'll flee the scene. I don't think we're being chased. Ace lives another day. All you need is 2 more gens, but already that's a survivor out of here. And the question does become from the Ace camp, when do you rely on what has been affectionately or otherwise known as Shiteback? What's this? What are they doing? Oh, and you imagine that right there is barbecue. They're not going after the Meg who went into the jungle gym. So you're going to take an injury here. Unless you can spin out the way, you can't. Pre-drop the pallet, hope that does something for you, but it's very unlikely to. Fake it out, come back around. It's all over. Just no opportunity to put anything like your best foot forward. Didn't even make a step, let alone your best foot forward. Any chance of a wiggle? One little bit of hope for the Ace camp, but it will be fleeting. As up he goes. What a toughie. What a toughie. So, an unexpected win after a bit of a lackluster performance from Nea. Nea has 3 points. Ace has 0. My lord.